Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, our players are...
Hi, I'm Higgimus, Corporal First Class, and I play a Giff fighter.
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon Miek, who's a human fighter from an asteroid near Brow.
Hi, I am G-Man. I play Yeldan Sharpa, a Elven Ranger from Realm Space.
Hey, I'm James. I play Ockar, human paladin.
Levalithana, an elven wild mage.
Hi, I'm Zach. I play Lafdul Moonglade from Realm Space, and he's a mischiefmaker thief. He's going with a standard quill today.
I'm shocked. You're not changing it up. Not shaking things. Well, I guess technically you are.
Yeah,
by
but
going
I'm
with
not
the normal
changing it up. I am changing it up.
All right, so we left off last time. You guys were just about to enter a new chamber. Let me actually scroll down on the map. And you had just solved the tile puzzle on the floor, and you were entering a new hemispherical chamber. Go ahead and read you the description of what that looks like.
Some people are like nearly dead.
No, didn't we do the...
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the electrical puzzle.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I forgot which room was
Further
which.
along than you.
Yep. You are correct. You had solved the electrical puzzle. The chamber that you are entering now is another hemispherical chamber. It's about 90 feet in diameter.
I think Braxon might want to go back and have a rest.
Well, I mean, you can look through the room that you're about to enter first and decide what you want to do after I read you the description and reveal it. How's that?
Well, unless a monster eats us instantly.
Would Old do that? Yes, he would.
So, as
universally, the party says.
As with the past chambers, the floor is slightly concave, and a light is hanging from the ceiling. The walls are made of various types of stone. You can recognize that there's some marble, granite, limestone, sandstone. Doesn't appear to be in any sort of pattern that you can immediately decipher, however.
Where's the dwarf when we need one?
And you don't see any other noticeable elements, although there is a door on the far side.
I think we had a similar room to this. But wasn't it like a passageway rather than
If I recall,
room?
there's a if I figure there's a good door, and the door is a main door, and there's the one you answer with a riddle again.
Yeah, we should definitely... Well, we're going to probably be resting in this room, I assume, considering how damaged the party is. And while we're resting, we can fully search this room throughout the entire rest.
Didn't the opposite room have that tunnel that led to negative energy or something?
Yeah, so there should be like a positive energy playing secret door. Anything to do... If our previous experience has anything to go by.
So we could just go in there and heal up and try not to explode.
Yeah. I have a temporary healing potion. I think Lever's got the other one. I will hand that one to you, Braxton, considering you're the most dead, I think, if I remember.
Are you guys actually going into the room? No one's actually said that they were.
Yeah,
we're going in the room. But I think we want to stay away from the door, because it might be another magic mouth puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay. You all file in. Your black-armored friend also walks in, and as soon as he does so, the door behind you shuts.
Oh, it waits for him.
Oh, of course it does. All right.
He obviously made it shut.
Yeah, joy. Say, oh, do you like putting a spanner in the works, don't you?
Yeah, of course. As soon as you are all in the room and the door shuts, however, a mouth appears on the far door.
No! I need a work pad.
Which is unusual, because in the past, they've always waited until you got close to the door. None of you are close to that door. However, the voice booms out throughout the chamber, and everyone can hear it. Again, it is still speaking in languages native to your own race. Higgimus hears Giff. Braxon and Ockar hear Common, and Yeldan, Lafdul, and Leva hear Elvish, which of course means that Leva still can't understand what is being said.
She must be like picking up words by now.
Oh well, I mean, she recognizes it as Elvish, and yeah, she can hear a few words, but that's not enough to, fully decipher what's being said.
Was that a dice roll?
Yeah.
I do hear dice rolling. We're all going to die.
What's different than normal?
So
Yeah.
the mouth speaks out, rises in the heat, rises in the chill, rises in the morn, but vanishes with time.
Steam, vapor, fog.
You want me to repeat it once more?
Please.
Yes, please.
Rises in the heat, rises in the chill, rises in the morn, but vanishes with time.
Oh, is it morning dew? No, but it's usually...
Well, I
That was
have
actually difficult.
I have the entire riddle written out this time.
Yeah.
Mm.
Rises
Rises
in
in
the
the
heat, rises in the chill, rises in the morn, but vanishes in time.
See,
It's the morning fog, or whatever you call it.
Mist.
Or might be mist or
but
something.
that doesn't always rise in the heat. Usually that's only in the chill. At least that's how it works in a forest.
It
You can
rises.
You can get like a...
We have
Yeah, but
morning.
you do get it in tropical
forests.
Yeah, we have.
Oh!
We have morning mist here and fog and stuff.
It's got to be something to do with steam or fog or something.
It's a person getting out of bed.
Perspiration.
When does a
What?
person vanish?
When they get
Vanishing
old
in
and
time.
die.
Rises
but
in the
then
heat,
getting-
rises in the chill.
Rises in the morn. And what was the last line?
But
Vanishes in time.
Vanishes with time.
With
Yeah,
time.
but that's
It's a person. They get up every day and then when time
every
passes.
one of these have always been something related to the planeser. Because we had dust, we've had ice. What was the other one?
I think we
Ash.
had Ash at one point, yeah.
Well,
The last one
steam
was crystal,
rises-
but it's no gem.
Steam rises in the heat. It also rises in the chill. But there's no connection with morn, but it does vanish
Steam-
with time.
Steam is the only one I can think of, but does
Yeah, that's
steam
the only
happen
one I
with
can
cold?
think of.
I don't
There's no
think steam happens with cold.
Well, it still
Well,
rises
you-
in the chill.
Yeah, because when you breathe out in a cold environment, your breath
Oh yeah,
steams
steam
up.
from your mouth.
But what does it have to do with morn?
Morning is morning,
Yes.
maybe.
Yeah, it most likely is. And it's just a way of saying it.
Mhm.
It makes it so right.
Well, that's
Think
why I
about
said it was
riddles,
someone
they got
waking
a
up.
line, apparently.
I think
Is there a
Old's
plane
happy
asso-
that it's not instantly answered.
Is there a plane associated with sleep?
No?
Huh. This one is not jumping out at me.
I mean, the only thing I've got is steam, and I'm not entirely sure that's right.
I've got
Yeah, I
smoke.
wouldn't say steam
I don't-
because it's something related.
It doesn't necessarily have to be with the planes. I don't know why we jumped to that conclusion just because all the other ones.
All the other answers were everything else was
That's a
planes.
pretty good conclusion there.
Everything else was planes. It's gotta be something related to the planes.
Yeah, it
Otherwise,
has
this
to be.
dungeon doesn't make sense.
Okay,
Just
you
because
have the
every
planes
fruit we've eaten is an apple doesn't mean that this fruit that's bright red and growing on an apple tree is an apple. I'm joking.
Okay, do you get?
Hang
I
on.
think I'm gonna go with my gut feeling.
What are the variations on steam? Is mist, precipitation, but that's not an elemental thing. I don't think. Hang on, is it precipitation?
Rises.
No, that comes down. That's rain.
That
Could be
comes.
flowers.
Precipitation comes down. Steam rises.
Chill.
It
The
specifically
problem
says
is
rises, so that's why I'm thinking it's gotta be steam.
Well, the thing is, if you fail it, we might get into a combat, and we're not prepared for another combat, not in their state.
Or it could be heat.
we could just rest and here.
Well,
It vanishes in time.
It could be heat.
No, not heat. Heat doesn't rise into heat.
Yes, it does.
Well, it does.
but does heat
Always
rise
rises.
in the chill?
And does it vanish with time?
Yeah.
It only vanishes in time if there's an environmental difference or something to cause it vanish.
It's gotta. I'm thinking it has to be a plane because everything else with these riddles has been planes related.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say my vote is steam.
I'm voting for steam.
What about fire? If it's supposed to be a plane,
Never been one.
It's
of
got
the-
nothing to do with the
If we-
morning.
That's got nothing to do with the morning.
true.
Yeah, it can vanish in time, but
So tell me what steam has got to do with the morning.
Yep.
you get fog in the morning, which is the closest thing.
Yeah. It's fog in the morning. Like sometimes
It's
you get like
mist.
a little bit
Why-
mist in the morning, kind of dewy.
Mist seems more appropriate, or mist or fog.
But
But
it's
you can't have those answers. It has to be steam.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's got to be steam.
Okay.
Is there a plane of
Uh,
steam?
All right.
There is a plain steam.
Do we have to answer though?
Yeah. Before we answer, do we want to prepare with anything? In
Yeah.
case, like,
Sleep. How about we rest?
If we can rest, we're
we
resting.
can't rest
No,
not?
it's expecting an
not?
answer.
Why can't
Why
we
can't
rest?
we rest?
because we might accidentally say something and that'll trigger the thing.
What? Why
we
we
also
asleep?
don't. We also don't know if there's a time limit too.
Yeah.
I assume it would just repeat itself or give indication that,
Well,
at some
So
point
would
it's
you-
probably gonna.
Would you really want to sleep?
well,
This,
do
with
we
this
have any
voice in the
healing?
background repeating?
Do we have any extra healing potions?
I have one healing patient level has healer, but I can't see how much health people are on.
We should force feed them to Braxton
Force
and
feed.
Yeldan.
I can
Braxon,
get-
open your mouth.
I have a healing potion here from the decanter that I've never used.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
hang on.
really reserved about using them.
If,
I have
if we can. Go on.
I have a temporary healing potion I can give to somebody. Still,
You do?
I still have it on both my sheets.
I don't have it. That's what I've got wrote down in my notes.
If we could rest like we did before,
I don't think
We
we
could-
can rest.
Well, if you really want to do that, we can do that. But
But I don't think we can. I think that
Well,
we'll
no,
screw up.
it's a valid.
if you want to
Both
try,
sides, both sides of the argument are valid.
but I just
We
wanted
have
to let you know.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know, if we do that, you have to take into account that it may have a time limit. Just saying.
Can we just try answering the riddle and then?
Before we answer the riddle, then, get Braxon and Yeldan those 2 healing potions that we know for certain. I don't know about Higgimus as well.
Okay, if you don't have it on your list, I'll take it off.
I'm
have-
pretty sure I do write them down.
I have this healing potion listed here from the decanter thing.
Yeah, that's just do the temporary ones first, because I've got permanent healing.
Okay,
potions.
fine.
well, you said.
Yeah, I'm
you
not
said-
dismissing you, Ockar. I'm just saying use the temporary stuff first.
You said you was giving me a temporary one
Leva's
so
got the
roll.
other one. I'm giving my one.
to me.
Oh,
Leva, would you like to give the temporary one to Braxon?
I'm looking at Yeldan and Braxon, and they're about the same. So who needs it more?
Yeldan's already drank one. Just now.
So that
Well,
means
Braxton.
Braxton needs it more.
All right, Braxon.
There you guys go.
Do I roll? Yes.
He's rolled.
All right.
That's
Are we
best.
going to ask? Or are we going to answer the question?
I think we should answer.
Ockar
At
says
least
that we think we should.
At least set ourselves up into a combat situation, a formation.
I'll get in front with Higgimus, ready in case combat happens, and I'll say, once you guys are ready, I will say what I think the answer is.
Okay, so don't do it until I give you the go-ahead. Is
Yeah.
everybody else okay with that?
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. In that case, then I will call upon the power of my sword, Old.
Okay. As soon as you do so, speaking out the command word of your sword.
Wait!
Well, that's too late now, isn't it?
Yep.
Too late.
He's already done it. You can't back retcon that, Ockar. He's literally done that.
Really? All right.
It has a command word.
Really?
Yeah, you're saying a word out loud.
But we were having this whole discussion and it didn't set it off either, so.
Yeah, but you've got to command that word out. It's a command word.
Uh,
You would say it with affirmative, so to speak.
Oh.
wait,
okay.
wouldn't you know that it's got a command word before all this?
He does know it
no.
has a command word. He just may not have thought of it in character.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think. Well, I mean, I didn't think about
Well,
that would set the thing off because I
Well,
thought we would
now
have
we
to be
know
talking
we're
to
going to
it.
get into a combat.
All right. Well,
You guys
that's
look-
wrong.
It's
Yeah,
only-
Know
well,
what he's saying.
It can't be helped. All right.
yeah, we've triggered it.
As
so
soon
we
as you
just have
do
to deal
that,
with it.
the mouth speaks again. Tines are long, tines are short. Tines end ear, its first report. I'll give it to you once more.
I didn't hear any of that. That all got cut off for
Okay.
me.
I'll that's one of the reasons why I always give it twice. Tines are long, tines are short. Tines end ear, its first report.
The second bit, times end here, the
So
first
that's-
report. Was that right?
That's Tines, not time.
Yeah,
I got
N,
times
N,
are
not
long.
M.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's in caps, but yeah, I caps
Not
it.
time, tine, N.
Tine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait,
so
what?
First report is going to be a gun.
Well, wait, no, I got. Wait, times are long, times are short.
N.
Yeah, I might have misheard
N is
that.
in Nancy.
It's
Alright, times
Wait.
like this.
Times
God
are
damn it.
long.
Damn
Wait,
caps
it?
lock.
Tines? What's a tine?
It's a prong, sharp point, such as that on a fork or an antler.
Okay, so
Did you just look that up?
No, Braxon knew that.
okay, so
I didn't know what tine is.
This
I
is
thought
what
it was
I-
like a twine at first, like a twine
so
of
this
string.
is what I
Tines
got.
of a fork. The tines of a fork.
So this is what I got. Tines are long, tines are short. Tines and ear are first report.
No, Tines end here.
Is that right? I thought I heard ear.
So did I.
No,
Yeah, it sounded like a slang. Tines end here.
It's someone with a fork propped behind their ear.
What do you mean by the first report? What the hell's that meant to
A
mean?
gun makes a report when you fire it, and a tine is a pointy thing. So it's
You mean
something
a
about
report?
weapons.
So,
So
you
we're
mean
going to have a
RA?
fight.
You mean RA?
Wait,
Port.
this one doesn't make any sense.
A report is the banging noise of a gun.
The other one was easier to answer.
I think
Uh,
this one's going to have crossbow bolts being sent at us.
Oh wait. Tines. What if?
Or arrows or something like that.
Wait. What if tines are sounds?
Or what? You're really quite accurate to me.
I'm thinking here. Like, what if tines are sounds? Like, imagine. Like, which one of the we're still dealing with the elements. Imagine which one of the elements makes loud sounds at different things.
Well, there is a void one, which whatever the opposite of void is.
I'm thinking. Do you think it could be lightning? Because lightning makes thunder.
Hmm. We did just go through a lightning room. I suppose we could have thunder here.
No. I think the answer is lightning because of thunder that it creates. And you would know that lightning's happening because of the thunder. That would be the report. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
I can hear you.
I'm thinking that
everybody was just really silent, and I was like, "Oh God."
I think
No,
everyone
that
else is
makes sense.
stumped.
I actually think that makes sense because this, lightning can be long or short.
Yeah, that's why I think it's that.
It could also be branching. It could.
I think we should just go with it, in all honesty.
I'll say lightning.
With that, the mouth vanishes. And I will also tell you that I'm going to give you the first one because Lafdul also said it. The very first thing, he jumped out with mist.
It was mist, or was it steam?
It's both. Or
for the love of... I didn't know it would have accepted multiple answers of a similar category or type.
I thought it had to do with
I thought it was morning dew, or I didn't know how else to think or say it. It was like mist.
You blurted it out like right after I finished reading it. You blurted it out, so I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can be nice.
Okay, let's.
So with Ockar's statement there, the both doors grind open, and you can see another long hallway ahead of you.
Both doors grind open.
Yep, the door behind you opens back up, and you can return
I still
to
think
that
we should
previous
search this area.
hallway if you want.
Let's rest and search the room because we still need to recover from our experiences outside and from all the damage we've taken.
From memory, I think there is a fake door, another door there that leads somewhere unpleasant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we won't know that until we search around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lafdul's going to search. He's going to search from... Yeah, about there, where he said.
Okay. You can see down the hallway. It is quite long. It is reasonably well lit.
Does it have a shimmering portal?
No. No, you don't see
Yay.
anything at the entrance. The walls appear to be
horribleness?
covered in some sort of glittering lines, but you'd have to actually go in there to investigate further.
That might be a
Glittering
radiance
lines.
room. Or that might be a mineral room, considering all the glittering lines.
mineral. Probably.
All right, so Lafdul, you said that you're going to search the southern.
The most, that
quote-unquote
most probable location that Braxon pointed out.
Okay. All right. So you are searching that. Is anyone else going to join in?
What's that wall made out of?
Various types of stone.
Does this particular one that I'm going to search have a particular amount of it? Is it like a significant amount of this stone is here?
No.
Oh.
Like the blocks are about 2 feet by 4 feet, give or take, and each block is different. And as far as you can tell, no blocks of the same stone touch each other.
I wonder if it's a sequence between like the rock types.
Mm.
All right, you spend
Like
about a
sedimentary-
half an hour searching that wall, and you do not find anything.
Sad. Do I get hit points back? 3 hit points?
Yes.
Yay.
Can I search the wall?
So we get 1 hit point back, and
No, I do, because
no.
I got regen.
Lafdul gets hit points back. No one else. I mean, you guys. He's doing this while everyone else is like setting up to camp and rest and stuff like that.
Okay.
Higgimus, let's see. You don't find anything either.
Oh, must be because of my
Yeldan
big
will
nose.
have a look.
Where are you looking? Or...
I'm gonna try to remember where it opened in the other place and try pushing try and activate it the same way.
You do not find anything there either.
Alright, I will cast Find Traps.
Okay. And you're
I'm
going
gonna
to analyze that
scan
wall?
around. I'm going to scan this room. Well, yeah, start with the wall and work my way around clockwise from the southern door around.
Okay. The spell does reveal that there is a trap in the hallway.
Yeah, well, you're surprised there.
And let me double check something about that spell. Give me just a second. Nope, that's the wrong place.
I know we're going to be resting, that's why I decided to cast it, so...
Yeah.
That spell should require a fish as the spell component.
That lasts for half an hour.
Okay, you do not find... your spell does not reveal that there are any traps along the wall. And...
The entire room, or do I not have time to do that?
That's what I'm checking right now.
It doesn't really...
Duration of 3 turns. Yeah, you'd have enough to search the entire wall. It does not reveal any traps along the wall. It does, of course, reveal that there is a trap in the previous chamber, the previous hallway, too.
Well, that's not where I want to search, but...
Right, but, I mean, you passed by that door to continue searching.
Yeah. Did it have anything down there?
Yeah, that was the first place. It detected traps down there.
Oh.
A magical trap.
How far down there?
As far as you can tell, the entire hallway.
Oh. Well, yeah. Seems to be the...
So, we've rested now?
No.
Okay, I'm just waiting.
I will also cast Detect Magic and go around the room, even though it's going to blind me.
Yeah, the entire room and the hallways indicate as being magical. You cannot detect any
difference.
It's too strong to determine any differences in the nature.
Alright, there goes my spells. I've got Battle Fight and Remove Fear.
I could always remove fear.
Oh, negative plane protect. I've got Summon Animal Spirit. I could send my Animal Spirit down the corridor.
You could, but keep in mind that depending on what the... I mean, again, like, if there's another riddle, it's going to be asked of the Animal Spirit, which cannot answer, which would mean that you would automatically
Would
set
it
off.
recognize the Animal Spirit as an entity?
Do you want to take that chance?
I don't know.
I mean, it may not, but if it does, then you may preemptively set off a trap, and then you would still have to deal with the effects. So,
Yeah, I'm not fussed about sending it down.
all right. So you guys are gonna take a rest now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds about good.
Yeah, rest.
All right. Everyone will get 1 hit point back. You'll gain all of your spells back. Don't forget to mark off more rations.
Yeah, changing my spells.
And that Constitution thing?
Everyone who has lost Constitution gains 1 point back.
Oh, I guess I fully heal.
Okay.
Yes, you're fully healed.
I'm up to 12 now.
That's alright. We'll be able to do some healing. It's deliberating over taking so much healing and useful spells. I would ask Leva, well, if she could take Detect Magic, because I'm going to need more healing.
It's going to take me a while to get back to max con and get my full hit points back.
Yes, I can. Just a second.
Thanking you.
Right, I'm back to normal constitution then. Which means I get 7 hit points.
Yeah, you'll get. That's in addition to the one that you gain, because as soon as you get back up to 15, you get all those bonus hit points back.
Yeah.
Bear with me. I'm just checking my spells.
Where's the little me?
I mean, Leva can go ahead and do hers if she's.
Yeah, are there any spells that you want to cast, Leva? You're casting Deep Pockets again?
Mm-hmm. And strength on Braxon.
Lovely.
Yes, on Braxon, because he has got fewer hit points than Ockar left.
Okay.
I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 cure light wounds and 4 temporary healing potions. Yeah.
Hey, Braxon.
Yeah. Is there a wild surge and I turn into a pig?
Did you happen to bring some spare clothing?
Oh, no.
Again.
All his clothing vanish. Does his armor vanish?
All of your clothing crumbles to dust.
This is fan service, isn't it? I mean, this is.
Does he lose magical? Or is it non-magical?
It's since Higgimus paid for that nice picture of Braxon.
Well, hang on. This would be cast before we've got equipped, so to speak. These are like prepreparation spells.
Yeah, so this
you
is
wouldn't
his
have
clothing.
armor.
I don't think that Braxon takes his clothes off to have strength spells on him.
No, he would not take his clothing off, but he probably wouldn't have his backpack on.
And
But you've got magical boots and rings and stuff. Has he lost them?
That's what I'm taking a look to see what he's got. Let's see.
And would they roll saving checks because they're magical?
Give me. Yep, that's gonna be give me a D20 with a plus. What's that gonna be? Plus 2.
So, Ockar, do you fancy losing your full plate?
No. No.
I think Hive's better.
Okay, Braxon, your boots are fine. I looked. I don't see any other cloth magic items on you.
Doesn't Braxton also have a ring?
It's
cloth magic items,
yeah.
he said.
Ring is not cloth. I didn't say everything. I just said clothing.
Didn't Braxon lost his night clothes that he said that was fireproof or something that he spent a little bit of money on? They weren't. It wasn't magical, but he thought it was.
Well, it's old school because
it's a gimmick.
This is just normal clothing. Now, the good news is that I am going to assume that you're not wearing the abbas in here.
We are not. That would be a very dumb move.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be dumb. It just wouldn't be necessary.
Yeah, I think we would have switched into our adventuring gear while we're in here.
Yeah. I mean, he might have to. It's a shame we don't have tailors.
So, but the question still stands: do you have a spare set of clothing in your backpack?
How many times have you been?
I don't think so. I think Braxton's got the ABBA as a spare set of clothing. Oh,
okay.
Hang on.
Would you have those fancy pajamas since it wasn't the pajamas that got hit?
I do have a spare outfit, but it's not suitable for adventuring. It is that fancy dress clothes that I had to wear to that
take
one
that
event.
with you, because I've got that listed as storage on mine.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be carrying that with you.
Oh, that's true. Then, yeah, I don't have anything.
So Braxton, you don't have a spare set of clothing written down.
Well, I was going to leave all most of my stuff on the ship to lower the weight.
Right, but that also means that you'd be wearing the same clothing day after day after day after day.
Yeah. I think the only thing that Braxton would have with him would either be night clothes, in which case you'd have to change back into them, or the ABBA. or I don't think he'd have. I don't think he'd have that priestly robe with him. I think that'd be enough.
All right. Well, it's up to you what you want to change into.
Leather.
Night clothes then, I suppose, with armor on top.
Do any of your patches have clothes or cloth-like material?
Let me check.
See, now you're discovering the reason why it's wise to list out spare set of clothing in your backpack.
Or at least the basics of it, anyway.
Yeah.
I suppose, in theory, I could put a set of clothing in my pouch, because it's compressible. Or at least some parts of clothing, anyway. Not, well, yeah, I can fit boots in the pouch slot.
I don't know. I have some things that feel really weird. Yeah, something that feels like coil or rope.
Yeah, that's probably rope.
Some two things that are slightly baggy. I could try one of those.
Well, we're not. You've got the Abba.
He could have my what's it? Not the coat, a cloak of with the pockets.
That's a
Isn't
gown.
that valuable?
That's a gown. The deep pockets. That's a gown.
Yeah.
It's not a cloak.
Yeah. Cross-dressing Braxon.
Well, it's just a gown.
I mean, he already said that he was dressing in his
Doing
night
his
clothes.
night
so.
clothes, so.
I mean, unless you want to pull a patch off or something like that, I think that.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
He can still wear armor on top.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm casting 4 temporary healing potions. I've not handed them out yet.
Any other spells that you want to cast, Leva?
Wait, it was strength.
Strength
Deep pocket.
the other
Deep
one.
pocket was okay.
Deep pockets worked.
In that case, no.
Okay.
I think Lafdul's a bit dubious after seeing how Braxton's clothes disappeared, that he doesn't want spells cast on them anymore.
Let me
I'm
be
amused
clear.
by it.
Let me be clear. His clothes did not disappear.
They turned to dust.
Right.
Hey.
Like,
Yeah.
his clothes were there, and all of a sudden, whoosh! Just this dust
Dust
just
fell
fell down
off
to
of
the
him.
ground around his feet.
Well, for one thing, it's not the first time this has happened to Braxton. Well, maybe not disintegrating or turning into dust. And for the second thing, already mishap happened. Accidents happen.
Casual death happens. The good thing that didn't happen out in the desert.
That's true. That's very true.
Because that would be devastating to him.
That would be very devastating for him.
It could still turn with the Abba.
I'm casting Cure Light Wounds on Yeldan first, and I'm going to cast it twice.
Seeing as who calls it, it would be levistating.
I'm going to cast it 3 times. Alright, he gets that much hit points back.
All right, 11 hit points.
Another 9.
You got 11.
Yeah, no, I did the +2, and then I saw the other rolls. And I was
Alright,
like,
I've got 2 left. I will cast... Ockar, who are you using your lay on hands on? Or are you saving it?
Give me a second. I'm gonna use my lay on hands on Braxton. Get 14 hit points.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, I will use one more lay on hands on Yeldan, and I will use my last lay on... Not lay on hands, cure... Let's start again. I will use my last 2 Cure Light Wounds on Ockar and Yeldan. First one is on Yeldan because I've started with Yeldan. He gets another 2.
I'm
The
feeling
last
good
one's
now.
on Ockar. See, the dice like Ockar. That's all my Cure Light Wounds.
Okay.
It's 5 of them. I got 4 temporary healing potions. Yeah, I'm handing out to the 4 warriors.
Okay.
So Braxon, Higgimus, Yeldan, and Ockar.
I take it this is 7-day one.
Yeah. I'll have to adjust the... My notes.
All right,
Think I'll
so
save
do you
that
guys
for
want to head into that new corridor then?
Well, let's see if we can work out what it does without anyone getting hurt.
Well, usually the first 10 feet is safe.
Do you want to go 5 feet in then? Have a look.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Sure.
All right, so Yeldan, you're going in first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Didn't we wanna-
I'm not gonna go more than 5 feet in, and I'm just looking at the floor and at the glittering lines that we see.
Okay.
Did
The
my-
floor is just, as far as you can tell, it appears to be granite. It's not polished, but it is cut fairly smooth. Did you have a question there, Lafdul?
Did my fine traps not discern the nature of the trap or how it might activate? It's just as magical, I guess.
Yeah, it's just magical.
Would that work with the spell magic?
It's probably cast by like a 20th level mage.
Well, but that wasn't my question. Would the spell magic work on it?
I mean, maybe.
Right, I'll
only one
try.
way to find out.
Then again, I will point out that I used a scroll that was protected on a door that was protected against. Essentially, that was a 5th level spell that I cast on it, or was it 6th? And it resisted it.
Yeah, I think it's got certain protection.
I think it's warded
spelling.
against.
Yeah, but us thinking and assuming and...
All right, go for it.
Wouldn't the best course of action
Yes,
just to be
I
to go
cast
along?
the spell magic on it
Okay.
and see what...
Whatever.
Go ahead and give me a d20.
Well, so just well.
Yeah, I already rolled.
I just got a pop-up on Roll20 telling me that they updated their hotkeys and now nothing happens. Now nothing works. Sorry.
Oh, that's pretty high.
You might need to reload
You
the
don't
page.
notice any change in the hallway.
Okay.
I was looking. You mentioned about glittering lines in the hallway?
Yep.
She will.
So you, as you walk in, Leva tries casting Dispel Magic on the hallway. Now that you're in the hallway, Yeldan, nothing happens when that spell is cast, as far as you can tell.
You need detect magic in order to know if something's been dispelled there.
But you do see all throughout the walls, embedded in the walls, various lines, bars of metal. Looks like you see iron, steel, copper, maybe a little bit of gold and silver. Kind of hard to tell exactly, but you also see a few small transparent pieces as well. But it does appear that all of the bars do seem to touch each other.
These bars, as in the smelted form.
I'm gonna take
Yes, Yeldan?
No, I wouldn't have any coins on me. Damn.
Okay. So
I'm gonna take one of my arrowheads.
Hold on, Lafdul. Yes, it does. It is.
It's
not
like
ore. It's not ore.
So it's not like
pure metal.
tetrahedra or sphalerite.
It's manufactured metal. It's manufactured metal.
So
what exactly are sling bullets made of?
Can I?
Lead or clay, depending on. I mean, you should have. If they're just the standard ones, then they're probably they're clay or lead. The magic ones, I told you what they were made of.
Yeah.
They were lead. I remember that.
All right, Yeldan, you're doing something with an arrowhead.
I'm just gonna take one of my spare arrows and throw it down the hallway. See what happens.
Okay, you hurl. Are you basically
Right.
trying to hurl it as far down as you can, or just like
Sure.
a few feet?
You know what? I'll just shoot it out of an arrow from my bow and see what happens.
Okay.
That'll go a pretty damn long way.
Indeed, it does.
I'm also seeing if it's being attracted to the walls where the metal is.
It does not seem to change its course unusually, so it doesn't look like it's magnetically attracted to the walls or anything like that. and it does appear that the arrow makes it all the way down to the end of the hall and bounces off the door at the end. That you, at least what you suspect is the door. It's a few hundred feet away, so it's, you know, distant
Kinda hard
and small.
to
Yeah.
tell.
You could use a spyglass. It's a straight line.
Yeah, I'll look at down on my spyglass.
Okay. It definitely did hit a door. It is a door
broke.
like the others that you've seen. The only thing that you see on the door is the round depression for the key.
So no extra slots like the shock door was.
Not that you see.
This room is trapped. Can I attempt to just find traps? I will go on the edge's way, and I will attempt to find traps.
How far down are you willing to go?
I'm just going down the first 10 feet.
Okay. All right. You are unable to tell exactly what the trap is here, but you suspect that the fact that all of the metal does connect to each other may have something to do with it.
Is there any correlation between the metal and the flooring?
Not as far as you
hang
can
on.
tell.
Hang on. Don't go down anymore.
I'm not going down. I was just
Neither
searching.
am I.
Braxon looks at the walls where the metal is. So there's a continuous metal line down each wall.
No, not. I mean, like, in terms of everything does touch each other, but it's not making a straight line. Like,
not straight line, but
right.
It's joined together.
Yeah, the metal does appear. Metal does touch other metal in what would be a continuous line from about the 5 or 10 foot starting point in the hallway, all the way down as far as you can tell.
Braxon says to the others, suppose this, what looks like a decorative line on the wall, is actually a join, and the whole bottom of the corridor drops away.
Lafdul, based on your checking for traps, you don't think that this is a joint, in part because, like, just from what you can see in the first 50 or so feet, he hasn't gone down that far, but from what he can see, sometimes the point where it's connecting is up about 10 feet, sometimes it's down near the bottom, so it's like, you know, if you were to just ignore all the extraneous stuff, this continuous line, quote-unquote, goes, like, up and down and up and up and down and in the middle and up, and so it, like, basically would make a squiggly line as far as you can tell.
If I were to go straight ahead, so to speak,
My neck.
where does the first part of the line go up or down? How far do I have to go down the corridor before it deviates enough from being parallel?
It's
As I
never
was
really
gonna
parallel.
Ask is the floor tiled?
The floor is not tiled. The floor is made of large blocks of granite. As far as you can tell, stretches
Is
the
it
width of the corridor.
Is there like separate tile? Like, is it divided into like sections?
Separate blocks of about the same size, yes.
Are the left and right lines the same?
And is the wall also seemingly divided in the same way?
The wall is made of similar pieces of granite, but they're of varying sizes.
So it's not like the
Aren't
part
even
that
seams.
is made of metal. You can't map it out on the floor as well.
No.
As a pathway to follow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When it goes like low or something, and
No, in the
then you might have some kind of thing above.
no, the in addition, the what's on the left is not the same as on the right. As far as you can tell, there's no correlation between the two.
Oh, there's stuff
Maybe you gotta
on
do
the left
something-
hand, right? Is there anything on the ceiling?
It's vaulted like the previous hallways have been, and there are lights hanging down. It's fairly well lit, so you would guess that they're continual light spells of a pretty standard nature.
Can we constantly touch the lines as we're walking throughout the entire corridor? Could we guess that we could or couldn't?
Most of you are too short. Ockar and Higgimus are the only ones who could do that, because sometimes it is going up about 10 feet high.
I wonder if we constantly have to touch the line or something.
On both sides.
I don't know about both sides.
I mean, no one person could do that, because the corridor is too wide for that.
Yeah, I reckon if you go along the one...
Well...
Yeah, I'll go
Yeldan's-
first, because
I was
I've got
gonna say, Yeldan's gonna try touching the metal to see what happens.
Yeah.
It's cold to the touch, but that's not like unusually so.
Can the metal be pried at?
You could try.
Yeldan doesn't want to try that, because it could set off the trap. That could be the
Well,
trap.
right.
It's like you're supposed to not be greedy.
What are the metals made out of?
Mostly
valuable?
base metals.
Oh,
There might be a few pieces of gold and silver in there, but the overwhelming majority is iron, steel. There's some copper. Some of it also is brass and bronze.
Could I approximate a wealth of like a small section of it? Like I don't know, the valuable piece, like a gold piece.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it like a couple of gold?
At best,
or...
you'd get, like, of what you can see of just the first 50 feet, you might be able to get a couple gold coins worth of
obviously,
metals out of it.
I don't think that's a detriment.
Yeldan looks. It's like the problem is the fucking parts of it gets too high for touching it all the way down the hallway.
Do you want to dig some of this out the wall?
No.
I honestly think we just have to walk down and just see what happens, because I don't think it's too apparent to any of us.
Alright.
All right, who wants to go
well,
first?
Down or do we draw
Unless
straws?
someone's going to really object, I think we do have to try. Just walk. Obviously, take a battle formation. I don't know, a couple of fighters behind the casters in front.
Yeah, I'll be in front.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeldan
so,
and Braxon up behind. Ockar and Higgimus in front. And then Lafdul in the middle.
All right.
Wasn't this the one that had the vacuum on the other side?
Last
Yeah,
time,
this-
yeah, but this is not the same.
Maybe we have someone walk the full length and back.
I mean,
Rather
it
than
wouldn't
have
take that
everyone
long
get
to
hurt.
walk all the way down and then all the way back. A couple minutes.
All right, Lafdul
Yeah.
will do it because he's got a ring of regeneration.
All right.
Okay, Lafdul,
yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
walk all the way down to the door.
Lafdul's a little bit more confident, maybe to his detriment and downfall. This is where Lafdul dies, but he's going to go down the corridor.
Okay, and when
He's
you get to the
listening
end,
as
you'll...
he's doing it.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm going to listen if I can.
Listening does require you to stop and actually concentrate.
All right, I'm going to put down my backpack and I'm just going to have my armor, my weapons, and my rings, basically. I'm going light. I'm not even taking my pouch.
Okay. All right. You begin walking down the hallway. When you get to the end, are you planning to just turn around and walk back?
I'm going to just stare and look at the door.
Oh, okay. So you want to stop when you get to the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
You
I
get to the
might
end.
have to report back.
You get to the
something.
end, and nothing happens along the way. The door is the fairly standard-sized, arched top door that you've seen throughout this complex and the last one, and with the indentation for the ring just at about chest height, and nothing else.
Can Lafdul shout?
Yeah.
Alright, Lafdul says it'll probably activate once we put the the thing in, the insert, whatever the
key,
the cylinder in.
Maybe.
So what? This corridor's safe until we do something. I shout out, so I beckon the party over.
Alright.
And I tell them to bring my equipment over, because I left it there.
Okay, you shout down to the end of the corridor where everyone else is. Do you guys want to make your way to Lafdul, bringing his stuff to him?
Yeah, if he's okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing happens?
Nothing happens along the way.
Yeah, so basically...
This corridor is freaking weird.
No. Once we activate the door, something's going to happen, so it's going to be a timed thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Maybe.
try and make, like, mental maps of, like... I'm just saying in character, as we're going along the corridor. Could we, like, mentally map out, like, where various valuable deposits are, like, the rarer ones.
Lewa is preparing her air sphere, just in case.
Try to keep track of that. Okay, so that... You want to have that spell ready to cast kind of thing if something happens?
Yes.
Okay.
Does Braxon recognise all the metals in the
wall? You don't notice anything unusual. It really is mostly base metals. Iron, steel, copper, lead, things like that. Not a whole lot of lead, actually.
I think we mapped it.
Here's the question. Is copper always at the same height?
No.
And is steel always at the same height?
No.
Okay.
And keep in mind that these pieces are not all parallel to the ground. They are...
Are there alloys?
Yes. There's steel,
there's
bronze, there's brass.
I reckon it might be an addition game or subtraction.
Maybe.
Does this and this make that?
Okay, so you all get down to the end of the corridor.
Do we see coal then?
Coal?
Coal?
Yeah, to make steel, the carbon.
No.
Yeah.
You don't notice any
What?
coal.
Oh, so that goes that idea out the window. We can definitely distinguish between steel and iron then.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to get equipped.
Okay.
Put everything back on.
Alright, so you're all at the door now.
Okay,
just...
Do you want me to put the key in?
Yeah, I guess.
How wide's the corridor?
10 feet.
If Braxon goes back to back with someone, can we brace ourselves on both walls?
Probably not. I don't think you could do that with a 10-foot wide corridor. I think you'd need something more like 3 or 4 feet wide.
Oh, you'll be able to do it if the corridor does shrink, though.
Well, yeah.
Eventually.
Higgimus, what's your span? Your arm span?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, old.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bit of a memory leap. On that one day that I decided I couldn't attend the game, I had where I used to find traps on is that pirate den, basically, where I had find traps and I found that secret door, and there was that pit.
Yeah.
I was able to discern that nature of that pit.
That was mechanical.
Yeah.
So, and obviously the find traps was different.
Yeah.
Here, this is magical in nature, so I can at least discern that the floor shouldn't give way.
Well, I mean, it could be magical effect that causes the walls to close on you or the floor to fall out.
Yeah.
Could we lift up floor tiles?
No, because they're not tiles; they're blocks.
Yeah, it's blocks of marble. That's why I checked
Granite.
that.
Not marble, granite.
Granite. What? Similar enough. Not really, but.
All right. So, Ockar asked if you guys wanted him to put the key in. Do you want him to do that?
It's a golem following us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will put the key in.
Oh, okay. You put the key in, and the corridor shakes somewhat. You hear grinding sounds of stone on stone from behind you, and the key is basically kicked out, and it falls to the ground with a clang.
I will pick it up.
Okay.
Okay.
With the rumbling, can we check to see what we can discern?
You're looking back
Did
down the corridor?
anything change? Yeah.
Something's changed because we heard a rumbling.
Yep, you see a series of niches in the wall going down the corridor.
Oh, this is like before, but we couldn't see them.
This is like
Please do not tell me these are memory.
Do you remember Braxon?
Did the metal change at all, or no?
Not
we
as
need
far
to
as
go
you can tell.
down. We need to go down to the niches.
this is like earlier where in the other side where we
void corridor.
almost died.
Now, Ockar, when you pick up the key, you notice that the key has changed slightly.
Oh.
In what way?
So looking at it, the end that you inserted into the door, there are some indentations, 8 square indentations on the key, and some symbols have appeared above 4 of them.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna look at
Ockar.
the symbols.
Okay, I think you need to.
Braxton's gonna
Are
go
the-
and
the
count
Hold on.
Let me
So,
speak.
Ockar, you're examining the key. The symbols are on 4 of them. The 8 indentations are evenly spaced around it, so the cardinal points and then the midpoints. And then if you assume that 4 of these are the cardinal points, that's where the symbols are.
Are the alchemical symbols for earth, air, water, and fire?
You don't have alchemy, so you don't know. But the above one of them are 3 straight lines in parallel. The next one has 3 curved lines like tildes, and they are essentially parallel to each other as well. The next one has 3 curved lines like C, but they're like kind of C-shaped, but they're all at slightly different angles. And then the 4th one has 3 wavy lines of different lengths, and they are essentially perpendicular to the other, that second symbol that I told you that was like curved tilde lines.
This
Okay.
reminds me of a certain film. Braxton's going to go back and count out the niches. Does he see any symbols on the niches?
No.
He won't touch them.
No.
So he'll say 1 niche, 2 niche, 3 niche.
Okay, they're opposite each other, and they're about 40 feet apart going down the corridor.
Right.
And there's a total of a dozen, so 6 on one side, 6 on the other.
Right. So he lets everyone know this.
What's in the niches?
All right, you're going to go to the very first one. You want to go look at the first one on the right or the left?
I'll check the right, and then
I'll check the left.
All right, well, hold on. He's going first to take a look. What did you say, right or left?
I'll do left because I'm left-handed.
Okay.
Got it.
All right, so you find inside that that niche. You're not. You said you're just looking, so you're not like putting your hand in or anything like that. You can see almost embedded in the back of this niche. It's about maybe 6 inches, 8 inches in. Is a square piece of copper.
I see. I see.
Are you going to tell everyone else what you see?
Yeah. I said there's a square piece of copper, and then what's on the right?
Okay. Looking on the right. You see a small square piece of a yellowish, grayish stone. Looks pretty gritty.
Okay, that's a piece of stone that I don't recognize.
It might be sandstone.
Oh.
Is it got light color to it or
grayish
like a
yellow?
tan or
Might be sandstone. Not entirely sure.
grey yellow?
Braxton's going to have a look at the far one, seeing as he walks up the other end of the corridor.
Okay, left or right?
Left.
Okay. You see in there a small square of gold.
So Braxon shouts to people, "It's a small square of gold." Is it square or a cube?
It's a square.
As far as you can tell right now, it's a square.
So it's flat.
Yeah, it appears flat. In all cases, you think that you could just reach in and grab them.
Yeah.
Not touching them yet.
That's fine. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Like they don't
so
appear to
did
be
Ockar let
actually
us know?
like embedded in such a way that you'd have to like pry them out. You'd think that they'd be pretty easy
Yeah.
to just.
Braxon's
Get
going
the
to have a look
ball
at the one opposite. Braxon's figuring that what we take is going to be some sort of combination
Okay.
to open the door. So he's not going to touch anything.
All right. In that one is a square piece of clear stone.
Clear stone?
Yeah.
Right.
The quartz or something, probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Did Ockar let us know about the symbols?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll ask Leva to take a look at them to see if she can figure it out because she's been studying alchemy.
Can I?
Go ahead and roll me an alchemy proficiency check.
Just a second. Do it this way for the moment. That will be, what's that? 18 minus 3.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
So they're not the standard symbols for the elements, but you're pretty sure that they do represent the elements. The parallel lines, the straight parallel lines being earth, the first set of tildes being water, the next one's the three curled C-shaped lines being air, and then the fourth one being fire.
Okay.
All right.
Is Lever saying that?
Yes.
I would assume so, yeah.
I'll let you all know. Yes.
Should we put my sword or the flaming dagger underneath the fire one? See if that does anything.
There's a like the symbol is right above a square indentation.
Right. Oh, so we need to find a square that represents fire.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So the clear one is air. Right. Air, not sea. The sandstone might be earth. There was copper. I'm gonna move forward, check the next two.
Real fast, one thing that I forgot to mention is that each niche has kind of a shimmery sheen at the entrance. It does seem sort of similar to what you saw in the corridor that lacked air back in the previous.
They're connected to planes.
Maybe, maybe not.
None of us. We really need to do research on planes.
Anyways,
I wonder if I had to rotate the
I'm
key
moving
to
down
the.
and checking the next two of the 12 things. What's in them?
Okay, so Yeldan, in the next one, you see a square piece of a brownish-black transparent stone. And then, looking on the other side, you see there what appears to be an agate stone. It's, again, square. Has layers of browns, tans, and yellows. Agates are pretty common, so you're familiar with agates enough.
Okay, next. I'm just gonna keep and check them all eventually.
Yep. All right. So the next one on the left. This is the third one going down. You actually do not see anything inside there. In fact, you can't even see the the back of the niche.
Okay.
It's like the shimmery membrane or whatever appears to block your vision into the niche.
Sounds familiar from an encounter we had before. Okay, next.
It doesn't look like a curtain of blackness. You just can't see in. Like maybe the shimmeriness is opaque or something like that.
Okay.
Then
one.
the next one. This one is a thin, clear tile that actually it looks like it is hollow, which would be, knowing what you know of glass, would be pretty difficult to make.
Okay, maybe that one's air.
The next one on the left, you see a stone. You can see that it's actually black on one side and red on the other.
Fire, maybe? Okay, next.
On the right side, you see... Running out of things to roll on here. Let's see. So the next one is a square of dull black. It's not reflective at all. So you're not sure exactly what that would be. Then the next one is a square of translucent white stone of some sort. And the final one, you're almost to where Braxon is. Let me just double check here. A white, kind of a swirled white and clear stone. And each of the ones that you've seen are square to the, they're square and looks like they would fit into the indentations on the key.
I'm just thinking, okay, one, we haven't seen any that are blue in any shape, way, or form.
Apart from the one we can't see.
Two, there's 2 extras in this hallway. So it means...
Actually, there's 4 extras.
Well, yeah, there's 4 extras. So it means 4 of them are the wrong choice.
Oh.
And 3,
Okay.
there seems to be at least two that represents positive and negative energy.
Well, I think we need to go with the 4 elemental planes and the 4
Para-elemental planes, whatever they're called.
they go into positive.
No, there's para-elemental planes that are not aligned with positive or negative. Right?
No, there
Remember?
are. Oh, yeah. Either
It's
the parallel
para,
elemental
quasi.
planes or... You saw that black and red one. That could be positive and fire for all we know, but whatever. But, yeah. That might be a para-elemental and elemental planes, but it could also be elemental and positive elemental.
I'm gonna ask Leva if there's any specific material related to certain elements in alchemy.
Didn't I?
Any
Can
type
I
of
find that
mineral.
out?
Find
Another
out what?
alchemy? What Yeldan just asked.
All right, sorry. What was that you were asking, Yeldan? You're pretty
I was
quiet. You might
asking
want
if
to move your microphone back closer to your mouth.
He keeps cutting out to me. It's not that it's quiet to me.
I was asking if there was any elemental plane, any like minerals associated with certain elements.
No. Leva knows that no, there aren't specific minerals related to specific elemental planes.
Other than having the substance itself, like fire for fire.
Okay,
Right.
so there's because the problem is like if we're going based off of color, there's no blue.
Well, there might be blue in that one we can't figure out.
And I've determined like the one that doesn't reflect anything might be vacuum, because that's the same, right? Because the one, if we're going off like glossy black was negative and not matte black was not, and this matte black does not reflect, I think is the difference, right?
Correct.
Is it worth us taking them and laying them out on the floor in the order we think they should go in?
But
I don't know if something happens if we take the wrong ones, though.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's obviously 4 extras.
Yeah.
Just remember, when you don't know, sometimes you might as well just try something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've only got so many insert slots anyway. I think we just got extras. We just got to figure out the right ones.
If we think back to the corridor that we walked through, that Ockar found the way so quickly, what were the colors for the different elements there? Or planes? Because they may easily correspond to what we are seeing now. Or even the first one where we actually collected squares and did that puzzle there.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that's part of the problem, is there's nothing that blue for water.
You don't need to get the hang up on blue. There are plenty other colors. I mean, the water could be quite a few things.
Well, haven't we got one of the alcoves? Was it one of the alcoves where we can't see what's in it?
Correct.
Or one of the holes? Right. So Braxon says, I'm willing to put my hand in here and pull out whatever's in here.
All right, if you want to.
Wouldn't that be like a Ockar thing to do? That's part of his religion.
Wait, what? Why would that be a thing I would do?
Because it's something to do with giving up your hand in order to
That's
tame a
for
beast.
wolves, not for
yeah, well,
bitches in the wall.
If Braxon is the one who wants to do that, then Braxon is the one that can do that.
Yeah.
Lafdul's making fun of Ockar's religion.
Are you trying to make me nervous?
Indiscreetly.
Anyway,
I think someone else will be having their hand in Beowulf's mouth if they don't watch it. So Braxton's going to put his hand in and try to grab, based on the other alcoves, he's going to try and grab a square thing.
Suspecting that there's something in there. Okay.
Yeah.
You do so. You stick your hand in, and as you are doing so, you feel that it's quite warm in there, but it doesn't feel like you're sticking your hand in fire. And you do feel a stone at the end, at the back of the niche, grasping it, and you're going to take it out.
Yeah, please.
Okay. You do suffer 1 point of damage, And as you pull it out, there's a bright flash of light, and I need you to make a saving throw versus spell.
Lovely.
Well,
Shall I lose a point first? Hang on, before I forget about it. Right. That's a d20, so I'll roll it before I look myself up.
So it does matter which order they're pulled out from.
Maybe not.
Okay, the bright light dazzles you, and
17.
you're unable to see anything for a few minutes. Just kind of like blinking. It's basically like you've just had a bright light flash in your eyes, and you're unable to see anything because of the after images and everything like that. But after a few moments, you're able to see again, and in your hand you find a transparent golden stone.
Right. Braxon shows it to everyone and says that alcove was quite warm. So I don't know if they're all going to be warm. And it hurt me. I don't know what hurt me.
Your skin is slightly blistery.
Oh, so like, hey, that was steam, maybe. Lafdul, take a look at my hand, see if you can work out the element that damaged it.
Sure, if I had alchemy and healing, I can have a look at it. I just run.
Well, you might be able to tell if it was
heat.
like straight up
Yeah.
fire or steam or scalding steam.
Could I make that distinction?
Yeah, it was not scalded with steam. It's not wet.
All right. I tell them that.
Radiance, maybe? No, it was dark. And yet heat damaged my hand.
Positivity.
Maybe we all get damaged when we pick up the things that we take out.
Well, you might
So
want to
Yeldan
make
is gonna do a test. He's gonna stick his hand in one of the first two alcoves. I'll do the one on the left because I can't remember what it was.
That one has a copper piece in it.
Yeah, I'll stick my hand in there and see what happens.
Okay. As you stick your hand in, you feel a tingling. The hairs on your arms stand up.
static electric.
And as you grasp the piece of copper, you do feel a shocking jolt hit your hand. You suffer 3 points of damage as you extract the square of copper.
Before I pull it out, I'm gonna close my eyes.
Okay.
From seeing what happened to Braxon. Bright flash.
No one else notices a bright flash of light.
Hey, it was. This one's lightning.
You got the 3 points of damage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Did he pull something out?
Yeah.
Yes.
I pull out the copper one. That's lightning.
I suppose Braxon's going to have to pull these all out because he's got the most hit points.
So
it'd be better if I did it because I regenerate life. So
yeah, true.
So
unfortunately for Lafdul.
So we know that hole that you just went in was lightning.
Yep.
And Braxon got something that burned him, but it was golden.
Might be fire.
Might be. So
yeah,
might be radiance.
Is somebody taking notes of this?
Radiance is positive and mixed with positive though. We want
lightning is mixed with
elemental.
positive.
Is it?
Lightning is positive and wind.
Air. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So those two are probably not ones we need.
Well, they might be. We don't know.
I think it's straight because there's no mention of positive or negative. I think it's just straight elemental.
Well, the first one may just be fire for all we know, but we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing down what the effects are when you pull them out in the stones.
Yeah.
I will pull out another one. I don't know. Doesn't really matter.
Did you want to take a look at the stone that Braxon pulled out? You do have appraisal. You might be able to figure out what that is.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. I thought it was copper.
No,
that's the one that Yeldan pulled
Yeah.
out.
Oh.
Braxon pulled
No, my
out
one's
a transparent
golden.
golden stone.
Oh, is it not? No. I will pray. I'm sure it's platinum.
A transparent golden
transparent.
stone being platinum?
Yeah.
Alright. Maybe not transparent part of it.
I'm guessing
Also,
topaz.
golden?
I'm guessing topaz.
It's Heliodor. You recognize it as Heliodor.
Come on, Google. Tell me how to spell this. Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
That's how you
Sorry,
spell it.
someone's driving an airship over my house. I'm going to put that out the window.
Remember to close all the lights, Got blackout.
All right,
No,
so
that's Call of Duty.
you wanna put your hand into one of the other ones, Lafdul?
Yeah.
Okay, just kind of go in the one across from the first one on the right, the one across from where Yeldan
Hang
went
on.
in.
Let me make notes of this. All right. I mean, I am making this. I also want to update my notes. So the Heliodor, which had like a heat or positive
Copper, lightning.
damage to it.
Mm-hmm.
Where was that one pulled out?
That was third on the left.
Third left. Where was the copper lightning one?
First on the left.
First left. All right, so I will pull the second on the left then, I guess.
Second on the left or first on the right?
I'm going left hand side.
Okay. All right. So that one is you see inside there that's a brownish black transparent stone. You stick your hand in, and it's warm in there, and it feels like something is blowing against your arm, but you don't see anything.
Arm?
Yeah, your hand. I mean, yeah, it's
could-
inches. It's like 8 inches in. You have to stick a lot of your arm in.
You could stick
Alright.
your head in there, it sounds
So
like.
this is a
Could stick your hand in
brown. What was it? Brown.
So you reach in and
Black
take it out. You're unharmed. It just felt warm in there, and like something was blowing against your arm. And
So it does matter.
looking at that piece, it appears to be a piece of smoky quartz.
Oh, smoky quartz.
Are these things big enough for me to stick my arm in?
Yes.
Ash.
I'll
I'm
try
gonna
the
guess
next one.
Ash.
Do you
What
want
was
to?
it? It felt warm.
It felt warm. Yes. So Higgimus, you want to go to the first one on the right?
Yes, please.
Okay. That one appears to have a piece of sandstone in there. So you stick your hand in, and doing so, you feel like your hand is being scoured by a gritty wind of some sort. Take 2 points of damage, and you pull out the piece of sandstone.
Sandstone.
This is on the first on the right.
Yes.
Sandstone, I'm thinking earth.
Yeah, I'm thinking that as well. You got scoured / grit, like being hailed.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Is there sand in his wounds?
Well,
No, actually, but it does look like it was abraded by something gritty, like a sandstorm or something.
rubbed his hand along some sandpaper.
It could also represent dust for all we know.
Dust doesn't have its own.
All right, I'll go
There
to the
was a
next
plate
one.
of dust.
All right.
Oh, it might be.
So you go to the second one on the right, Higgimus.
Yep.
And inside that one, you see a piece of agate, layered browns, tans, and yellows. You reach your hand in, and it feels like you're sticking your hand in slime or mud. It's really disgusting.
Positive.
And as you
Isn't
do
it
so,
positive,
it
Earth?
feels like you're constantly being bitten by a swarm
No.
of mosquitoes.
Slime is water and earth.
You suffer 2 points of damage, and you extract the the piece of agate.
Ouch.
Pulling your hand out, it's completely clean, so even though it felt like you were sticking it in some slimy mess, there's nothing that comes out, although you do have dozens and dozens of small welts. And
right. Both my arms have been hurt.
I need you to make a saving throw versus poison.
Oh no. That's paralyzation poison, right?
Yeah, PPDM, paralyzation, poison, death magic.
Did that work at all?
Why is there a
Yes.
plus 11?
Why is there plus 11? I don't know. Do you want me to roll that again? Or
No,
I'm
you
supposed
just
to get 10.
changed-
It rolled a 9. I have a plus 1,
Okay,
and my is a 10.
okay.
I don't know why I did 11.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing that roll.
that is a success. It's a GM roll.
Oh, right, okay.
All right.
Yeah, character sheets do GM rolls a lot of the time.
You don't suffer any adverse effects.
Ow. Kind of oozy, but ew, that was gross and it hurt. All right, that's both my arms.
Ooze,
You know what?
Which is earth and water. Are the earth and water symbols next to each other on the thing?
They're
The
at
key?
cardinal points, and there's a square right below it, and then there's a square in between them.
Yeah, I know. Is
So
the square
all
in
right, so
between-
let's say starting from the earth symbol, right below it, close to the right at the end of the key, there's an indentation. Then you go 45 degrees. There's an indentation with no symbol above it. Another 45 degrees, you have the indentation and the water symbol above it, and so forth through to the other side.
That's what I was asking. Was earth and water
So
next
we would
to
probably
each
put
other?
ooze in between earth and water.
Yeah.
You
Makes
wanna do
sense
that?
to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that does make sense.
Okay, so you put the that piece of agate into the recessed square slot on the key.
Between the
Yeah.
earth and the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Discord gone to, you know where?
What?
Isn't it's gone bad?
What?
I'm still getting green connection.
Yeah, it's bad for me.
It's
Oh.
fluctuating for me.
I've got 0%, so no packet lost.
Alright.
It's fine now.
Well, okay.
Well, to be fair, as long as the viewers, you guys aren't breaking up for the viewers, I don't care. I'm kidding.
Maybe Lafdul, you should stick your hand in the next one since you can
Raise
kinda
my
get healed.
eyebrows at
You
that.
regenerate.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I was going to do that originally until he offered to sacrifice your hand.
Well,
I will do the third on the right.
okay. The third on the right, you see inside there a tile that that's clear. It appears to be hollow inside. So you're sticking your hand in,
Yeah.
and
Retrieving it.
you feel absolutely nothing inside there. You grasp the piece and pull it out.
Tell you
It's
what,
the
this
hollow
thing loves
piece, isn't
me.
it?
You suffer no damage.
Yeah,
I took
that was
no
the one
damage.
with-
Any of
That
them.
was the hollow one, right?
Yes, Lafdul, it's pretty clearly glass, and there is a thin, hollow layer in the middle of this piece.
Void or something?
I'm guessing, yeah, vacuum.
Yeah, the absence of anything
think-
as well.
Do you think Lafdul's pulling them out in the correct order and we were pulling them out in the wrong order?
Maybe.
Some of them are just you can't sense unless you feel.
And
the
some of
damage.
them might not be able to cause us hurt us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. So this is a clear, hollow
Piece of glass.
gem. Oh, glass.
Glass.
So it's vacuum.
Felt nothing. Vacuum or void. Same
In
thing.
between air and negative.
So it's not what we're looking for.
This is what I've written down on my notes so far. I don't know if that'll show up right. Not really.
It shows up.
I suppose I should rearrange it in the right order.
Okay, so do you want to go on to the fourth on the left?
rows. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm just rearranging my notes. So.
that's fine. So inside that one, you see the tile that is black on one side and red on the other. And you stick your hand in, and it feels like you're pushing your
rolling
hand
dice
through mud, and it is incredibly hot. Suffer 9 points of damage.
You stuck your
9?
hand in the lava.
Oh, for the love of...
You pull your hand out. It is pretty severely burned, but there is nothing actually on it.
Here's a
I
question.
was wearing silk gloves, so they ruined.
No.
Black silk gloves.
No.
Is earth? Where is fire on the chart?
It's earth and fire. It's magma, I think.
Yeah, no. Where?
Fourth on left, isn't it? Fourth on left.
Braxon says, considering some of these things have been hot, is it worth us getting some
So
cold water
is earth.
and putting it on your hand before you put your hand in?
This one is.
No, because that might ruin the sense.
water.
Then you get ice and your hand is frozen.
Yeah.
I've only got one more to deal with. I'll just do that one, get it over and done with.
All right.
There's more
There's
than one.
5 more to deal with.
Oh. Really?
If,
Lafdul will be fine in the end.
Hey!
Where's fire on this chart?
So, if the alcove chops your hand off, and you've got the ring on, does your hand grow?
Oh,
left
yeah,
or
I
right?
make sure it's my other hand that uses it, not the hand with the ring on.
So,
We just regrow you a hand.
by the way, Lafdul, I did roll for appraisal. You recognize this as tourmaline.
Tourmaline. Oh, this is the one, the
Where-
black and red.
If you look at the top, I'm making a little chart. Where is fire on the?
Tourmaline's got like a greeny red
There,
colour to it.
it's opposite water.
Okay, thank. And then
So we should put this gem in between the earth and fire
mag.
one.
Yeah,
Do you want to do that?
I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So you place that in. Do you want which side do you want facing up?
Oh, geez, I have to worry about that too.
Yes, you have to worry about everything.
I don't know then.
Red side facing up or black side facing up?
Which side was facing up when we pulled it out?
Black was facing out.
That's my suggestion.
Black down, red up.
Black was the one facing
Oh
up.
no, it'd be the other way around then. Yeah, black would be up, red down.
Is that how you're putting it in?
Water and air. That's ice.
Is that how you're putting it in?
Sure. Yes, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna kill us all.
What is air and fire?
All right. So, Lafdul, do you want to move on to the fourth one on
Air
the
and
right?
fire is smoke.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. So you reach your hand in there.
It's not my regenerating
I
wing hand.
understand that. I understand that. You said so. I heard you.
The heliodome might be smoke.
It is very cold, but not like icy cold. It's almost as if it draws the heat out of your hand, and it feels like you're pushing your hand through some sort of abrasive mixture of materials. It doesn't ooze, so it's not like wet in any way. It feels very dry.
Positive
And
minerals.
you take 5 points of damage
Ugh.
as it draws the warmth out of your hand. And you pull out a piece of... it's not actually stone, it's charcoal.
Yeah. Charcoal.
Ash. Oh no, he said it was cold. Dust, maybe?
Ash would make sense because it's the aftermath.
Well, I
the
mean,
effects. What was it? Abrasive burning? Was it? Sorry.
No, cold.
Oh, abrasive coldness.
But it wasn't
Well,
ice. It wasn't like ice.
I think it would be like dust or salt. Was it
Salt, maybe.
dust? Maybe.
Salt's
dust.
water, isn't it, and vacuum?
It could be
It's
salt.
negative. Salt is
'Cause it's
negative.
abrasive.
And water is generally cold.
I wouldn't think it'd be ash because that's between fire and
Yeah,
neg.
fire and negative.
You could always stick your face in the next alcove and stick your tongue out.
No.
That's not the best idea I've ever heard.
So you want to move on to the next one, Lafdul?
Yeah. Lafdul's at like 18 health.
All right. Having done all this, you have regained another hit point.
Yeah.
19 health.
All right, so you move on to the fifth niche on the left. Inside here was a translucent whitish square. You stick your hand in, and it almost feels like the moisture is just getting sucked out of your hand. It's extremely dry in there, and it's very abrasive. You feel your hand getting cut on sharp objects, and you suffer 6 points of damage as you extract the stone.
Down to 13.
That one might be ice.
Could you... Yeah.
It was not cold, it was not warm. Looking at your hand, other than the cuts, you're now seeing like your knuckles and the joints of your hands are very rough and dry now.
No, that would be salt. That's definitely salt.
Could
So
you...
the other one might have been ice.
Hang on. Could someone... What was the stone that I pulled out, or whatever it was? I'm updating my notes, sorry.
Feeling it, it's a piece of rock salt.
Alright, rock. So, very abrasive, sharp. Was it fifth on the left, or something?
Yeah, fifth on the left.
That's definitely plain salt.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah, probably salt.
That sucked out the moisture.
So, what do we think the charcoal one was?
I think that was dust.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so you move on to the fifth on the right.
That's earth and negative.
Lafdul, you moving to...
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So inside that one, you do see once again the kind of white and clear stone that's swirled. You stick your hand in, and you feel like you're moving through a damp environment that's alternating warm and cool.
Steam?
You don't suffer any harmful effects as you pull out the piece of stone,
Water.
which you do recognize as milky quartz.
I'm gonna say that's probably
What was
just
that,
straight
milky?
up water.
Milky quartz.
Okay.
Milky quartz, and what... Sorry, can you describe the sensation again?
Yeah, it didn't feel like you were sticking your hand in water. It was just a damp environment, alternating
Humid?
between... yeah, very humid. Very, very humid. But there's no moisture on your hand when you pull your hand out, and it alternated between warm and cool.
Hey, but it's not dried out anymore.
Hmm.
Because your hand would have sucked in some of the moisture if it was.
All right, so you're going to move on to the one on the left? Or the sixth one on the left?
Yeah.
Okay. So you stick your hand in there, and it feels like you're sticking your hand into a hole full of sharp blades.
Oh, lovely.
And you suffer 3 points of damage as your hand gets cut multiple times, and you extract the gold tile piece.
Gold.
It is definitely gold.
Describe the sensation again.
Sharp blades.
Like sticking your hand into a hole of knives.
What the hell plane is associated with knives?
Positive earth. Might be material.
It might be minerals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay, yeah,
mineral.
that makes sense.
Oh, is that the tines
No.
What?
from the riddle before?
No.
No.
We already
No.
had the lightning.
All right.
Remember, it shocked you?
This sixth one, that was the sixth on the left one, sorry.
Yes, so there's one left. Sixth on the right.
Yeah, this one totally won't kill after. Yeah, alright.
All right, you stick your hand in there, and it is freezing cold in there.
Yeah.
Extremely
We found
cold.
ice.
And you feel your hand as if it's
off.
scraping across jagged shards of something. You suffer 3 points of damage, and you pull out a piece of clear quartz.
That one is
That one
obvious.
may be ice.
Yeah,
Ice,
that's most definitely ice.
You want to put that piece in then?
So right now you've got 2 pieces in the key.
Yeah. We can put ice in. I've already labeled down which one goes where. If you look, I got like a little chart up here.
So you want to put that one in?
Slightly more updated.
Do we want to put that one in? He asked.
I've not been figuring that out. I've just been writing notes.
Yeah, I'll put that one in.
Okay.
So
So you put that in between the water and the air tile there.
And I think
Correct.
the
Yeah.
black. Yep. And I think the one that was the one that came, the Heliodor, is for smoke because it came from the black room.
Heat and positive, yeah.
No, heat, air, and fire.
Alright, fine. I'll change my notes.
So you want to put that one in, the Heliodor, in between air and fire?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't sound confident on that.
Yeah,
It's up to Higgimus.
yeah, I'm just.
Have we checked all of them?
Yep.
Yes.
Uh,
You've extracted the pieces from all of them.
Okay, so Heliodor. Which one was the one that felt like you were sticking your hand in the lava?
We already.
That's
did we
already
not
been
put
put
it-
in.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
tourmaline. But that one can be put in either side.
Yeah, you definitely
We
could
already
take them out and put them in somewhere else if you...
Okay, so we already have the magma, the ice. Did we figure out the ooze?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just a smoke.
Yeah, which I figured was the black room that was heat damage.
It could be that, or it could be the smoky quartz.
The smoky quartz was more like ash, and it wasn't.
Felt warm, yeah.
It felt warm, but it didn't do damage either.
I'm sure that would be because ash doesn't really feel warm when you touch it. It feels kind of like neutral.
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I was
but
just
it-
thinking maybe that because smoky smoke is in the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Here's the thing: we have none of them directly correlate with one of the elements, so we're gonna have to probably. And if I recall, there was at least one each that would create. There's one fire that associated with negative energy plane. Ash. The water one. I can't remember what water ones there were. What were they?
Lafdul posted everything in there.
Yeah, the slime one was water.
No,
There's the ice one, which is water and air. Isn't it?
yeah, we put that one.
It's a clear quartz. Sixth on the right.
Earth with we got one that might be minerals, which is earth and positive. The mist, the milky quartz might be like
The charcoal was
mists.
abrasive and cold.
rock salt. That would be earth and negative, I think, right? Dust. So I think we got like the other 8 are each represented what or is associated with one of the elemental planes and positive or negative. So we're gonna have 2 earths, 2 waters, 2 airs, and fires.
I'm more towards smoky quartz than the Heliodor, but
You mean the smoky
Well,
quartz
it's
for
also-
smoke rather than Heliodor for smoke?
yeah.
The reason why I think it's the Heliodor is because the room's also black and smoke affects invisibility, and is just straight up air. It's like you don't really feel particles in it. Whereas ash in the smoke, where we got the smoky quartz, there was a feeling of particles touching skin, and it's cooling off, and it wasn't as hot. Where smoke would still be quite warm.
I guess. I'm just not sure.
Worst case, we get it wrong.
Yeah.
All right. So we're trying to figure out where the one that's in between. Which one's the smoke one?
Yeah.
Which one did you say felt cold, Lafdul?
Or
That was a charcoal. Abrasive and
charcoal.
cold. Dust.
Abrasive and cold.
4 for it.
Oh, and that's the one you thought was ash.
no, that's the one we thought was dust.
I've got smoky quartz, felt warm ash. I got Heliodor, which is heat off. Actually, I didn't write down how that felt.
Which one?
I think I wrote Heliodor, heat, smoke,
Well,
third left.
you didn't get that one out. Braxon did.
Oh.
That was it was warm, but not like putting your hand in fire. He recalls, and when he pulled it out, he was dazzled by a bright light and couldn't see for a few moments.
Oh, wait. That must be radiance.
Yeah, that's probably radiance.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Heliodor is radiance. I forgot about the bright light.
Because
So
negative's
use the other
usually
one?
associated with cold and positive being.
So
Yeah,
use the other one. Which one's the other one again?
the smoky quartz.
Smoky quartz, we weren't. It felt warm, and I put ash ? That was second on left. So that could be smoke. Or...
Yeah,
It could be smoke.
Yeah.
let's try the smoky
Alright.
quartz.
Let's do that.
So you're gonna put the smoky
Okay.
quartz piece in between the air and the fire, correct?
Uh huh.
Okay. So you've got 4 tiles. You've got 8 tiles left and 4 slots left.
And
So
those-
we've gotten the in between ones like the ice, the smoke,
Yeah.
the ooze, the magma.
Now we
right?
need the ones for the actual elements of air, water, fire, and earth.
I
Right.
think the one that I pulled out, or the first one I pulled out, the one that was like sandstone thing, might be earth.
Let's put that in there.
Yeah,
Does that sound good
sounds-
with all of you?
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
is,
that sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll do that for earth.
It is what is earth? Earth and positive is mineral. Earth negative is dust. So sand could be related to dust.
Mm.
So it might be earth and negative. We might want to keep on track which one we put in as negative version, which one we put in as positive version. So if you put that one, which I think could be dust, could not be.
I think I'm going to say that one's earth.
because we don't. None of them are straight up elements. If you notice.
Yeah, none of them are. They're all combinations.
Mm-hmm. So why would one not be a combination of something?
I didn't write down what the milky quartz was. Very humid, alternating between hot and cold.
Guessing mist.
Yeah.
Very humid, alternating between hot and cold. I
Fog.
think that might be water.
steam.
It
wasn't
says
like
not
he
wet.
said
It says
odd.
humid but not wet.
Yeah, he said odd. Said very specifically, it was not like sticking your hand in water.
So water would be wet, at least as I understand it.
I figured out what's going to
It's
happen
not hot,
next.
cold.
If it's hot and cold, surely that would be like mist or something.
I think it's water.
S-
Yeah, I'm thinking mist, fog, like mist, steam, all that. Like
Mist
steam,
/ steam.
mist. Like it doesn't have to be. It doesn't. It isn't necessarily always hot and at the same or cold. It could
How
be.
many
hot
we got
or
left?
Cold. We got 8 tiles and 8 slots left.
No, you've got 4 slots left.
Well, yeah, 4 slots left. Red.
So you're going to end up with 4 extra tiles.
I think we should have any of them. I think we should leave out the ones associated with the negative. I think are associated. So
Yeah,
copper
maybe.
should go in the air.
All right, so I'm gonna put the one that the sandstone one in the earth slot. I think. Yes.
I'm pretty
That's a
sure
good
that's.
call.
I think the blades should go in there. Because that'd be earth and mint positive for blade.
Which would be minerals. I am inclined to agree with Yeldan on that one.
Okay. You want to do that then?
Yeah.
So you're going to
Okay.
put the gold tile in that one?
Yeah.
Right beneath the earth symbol?
Oh.
Yeah.
Now,
Because-
so keep in
Yeah,
mind that the
I
ones
mean, I
in
am-
between have no symbol above them. So you've got, starting from the earth one, you've got the earth symbol, and then below that you've got the depression. Then 45 degrees, you've got a depression. You put a piece in there. Another 45 degrees, you've got a depression. Above that, the symbol for water. Another 45 degrees, you've got a depression that you filled. Another 45 degrees, you've got a depression, and then above that is the air symbol. 45 degrees, a depression that you filled. 45 degrees, you've got a depression with the symbol of fire above it. And then 45 degrees, a depression that you filled. 45 degrees, you get back to the empty one with the earth symbol above it.
Braxon says, I agree with Higgimus.
Okay.
It's got an earth symbol. It's got to be an earth.
Was there one that we had with that was fire, or that we know for a fact was fire?
Radiance was the closest thing. Positive fire.
Positive fire.
We
That was
also
a
have
Heliodor.
one that we think is ash as well, which is negative fire. Which is
All right.
Gory.
All right.
There's
so,
no way to delete the chat log, is there, to refresh the notes, other than pasting
earth,
it over.
fire.
I mean, if you want to like put a clear delineation, just roll a die and then repost.
I'm
Okay,
I'll-
so maybe what we gotta do is all right.
So
I think I got this now. What is in between fire and positive is radiance? You said which one? Which one of the gyms did you
I've-
say was?
Cleared it up now.
What if we
Super.
What if we had to put in the positive versions of each element?
I think that's
there.
what Higgimus just said.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
fire and plus positive is the radiance. Which gem's the radiant gem?
That was the
Heliodor.
Heliodor because it
All right,
blinded.
I'm gonna put that one in.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So
Which one is the one? So water
copper
and
for
positive.
lightning.
Hold on.
Copper for air.
Water,
Air and positive was lightning,
Mhm.
yeah, air and positive was lightning.
and we had one that shocked us and such.
Yeah,
That was the lightning.
copper.
Okay,
That was
let's
the
do that
fire
one.
one.
Put that one in between the air and the positive.
All right. Which tile specifically?
Copper.
Okay.
That's the one that shocked Braxon
Yeldan.
or
Yeldan.
Yeldan. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
right there.
So you've got 2 left.
Then
Water and
so
positive. Water and positive is steam.
was there one that was steamy?
It's
one
that
that-
one that was kind of the weird
Humid
lukewarm
alternated
thing.
between hot and cold.
I think it's
the-
the
Melty quartz.
Yeah, the milky quartz.
Is that the one that was kind of like moistury too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put that one there.
Okay.
And I think for Positive Earth, we had to put in the gold tile because that was the sharp blades minerally.
Okay, that sounds good too.
Yeah.
I'll put that one in too.
All right.
All 8 is in there.
Yeah, and you've got 4 extra pieces.
Yeah, we'll just hold on to those, I guess.
Okay. So you've filled in all the depressions. What are you going to do now?
Who wants
Turn
to
the
put
key?
the key in?
I'm going to go and put the key in and
Okay,
take the
Ockar
point of
is-
whatever happens.
I know what's going to happen now.
So I'm going to stick the key in and turn.
What do you think is going to happen?
You're
Braxon?
going to make us wait 10 minutes to find out if we screwed up
Because
on
it's a break.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
psychic. Actually, not quite. You stick the key in, the door rumbles open, and you find yourself facing an extremely large spherical room. And I'll tell you more about it when we come back after the break.
We did it!
Nice
Yeah.
work.
We did
Very
not
nice.
screw up.
Very nice. And you got it just in time to get the break, right on the break, too. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes, everyone. And go ahead and grab something to drink, refresh yourselves, that kind of thing, and we'll be back shortly.